Hi friends, good morning. Today let us take up the chapter circle. Friends, you know the definition of a circle. What is a circle? What is a circle? Circle is the locus of a point xy. Locus of a point xy which moves at a fixed distance from a fixed point. Say any point on the line, say xy, and the fixed distance is called radius. Fixed distance is called radius, and let us take the point center HK. So now the locus is distance between these 2 points xy and hk is r. Right friends? That is the locus. Distance between xy and center hk is radius. So let us find the distance. Root of x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r, fixed distance. Squaring on both sides, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. This is the standard form of a circle. Standard form of a circle whose center is h comma k and that fixed distance radius is r. Then the equation of the circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. H comma k is the center of the circle. This is one conclusion, friends. When you are given center and when you are given the radius, then you can find the equation of the circle. What is the equation of the circle? Whose center is, say suppose some 2 comma 3 and that fixed distance radius is some 5 units. Then you know hk 2 3 and radius 5. So by substituting those values, you can find the equation of a circle. Right friends? Okay friends, let us draw one more conclusion from this point. If the center is origin, that is 0 0, then this equation reduces to h plus 0. So x square plus y square is equal to r square. X square plus y square is equal to r square. This is the equation of a circle whose center is origin and radius is r units. This is another equation friends. So if an equation is in this form, then the center of the circle is 0 0 and radius is r units. Okay friends, now let us see the general form of the circle equation. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0 is the general equation of a circle. So let us find the center and the radius of this circle. Friends, let us add g square plus f square on both sides. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c plus g square plus f square is equal to g square plus f square. I have added g square plus f square on both sides. Now see, x square plus g square plus 2gx. These three x plus g whole square plus y square and f square and 2fy will result into y plus f whole square is equal to. See friends, this c goes to that side, so g square plus f square minus c. G square plus f square minus c. So friends, see, this is again can be written as like this: x minus of minus g whole square plus y minus of minus f whole square is equal to root of g square plus f square minus c whole square. Right friends? See, look at this. It is in the form of our standard form. What is our standard form? X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square, where h comma k is the center. So here minus g is there in h place. So h is equal to minus g, k is equal to minus f, and r is equal to root of g square plus f square minus c. Okay friends, see, finally we can conclude that the center of this circle is minus g comma minus f, and radius is root of g square plus f square minus c. Okay friends, okay. Okay friends, in circles, I would like to take the first thing, the angle between two circles. Let us understand the meaning of angle between two circles. Angle between two circles means angle between the intersection of two tangents drawn at the point of intersection of two circles. See, these are two circles friends. These are two circles. This center, this say C1, say C2. Friends, let us draw two tangents. At the point of contact. This is our angle. Friends. See friends, this is a center. The line joining the center and the point of contact is perpendicular to this line. You know that thing. Say suppose this is some P. PC1 will be perpendicular to this line. This is a tangent, friends. This is a tangent. This is a tangent. PC1 is the radius. PC1 is the radius. Say R1. Say R1 radius. Say R2 radius. And the distance between the centers is D. Distance between the centers is D. Friends, from the circle PC1C2, friends, the angle between the circle say, let us say theta here. Let us say theta here. From this triangle PC1C2, we have a cosine rule. PC1C2, we have a cosine rule stating that d square is equal to, you have read that cosine rule, c square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab into cos c, right now. So that cosine rule I am writing from the PC1C2 triangle. D square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square, r1 square plus r2 square minus 2r1 into r2 into cos theta, So it implies, let us take this term to this side, 2r1 r2 into cos theta is equal to r1 square plus r2 square minus d square. It implies cos theta is equal to r1 square plus r2 square minus d square by 2r1 into r2. This is the cos theta is equal to From this we can find theta. But friends, theta is not the angle between the tangents. Friends, remember this point. Theta is not your answer. Because theta is not the angle between the tangents. Theta is the angle between the radii. Now let us see what is theta. From this you can find theta. But what is the exact angle? Let us see. See friends. This is a radius. So this will be 90 degrees. Because radius will be perpendicular to the tangent. Again, this is also 90 degrees. So 90 plus 90, 180. So the remaining two things, this plus this must be 180. Right friends? This is theta. So how much this must be? 180 minus theta. That is the angle between the tangents. In turn, that is the angle between the two circles. Right friends? So from this formula you have to find cos theta. Then you have to do 180 minus theta. That is your answer. Suppose by doing this you got cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2 means theta is equal to 60 degrees. 60 is not your answer. 180 minus 60, that is equal to 120. 120 is your answer. Keep this point in view, friends. This is an important point. Okay, friends. So if here from this conclusion we can draw one more conclusion. If the two circles intersect orthogonally, that is the angle between the two tangents is 90 degrees. So then cos 180 minus theta means cos theta. So cos 90 0. It implies r1 square plus r2 square is equal to d square or d minus d square is equal to 0, it implies d square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square. D1 square is d square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square is another conclusion when if the two circles intersect orthogonally, then the conclusion is d square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square. D square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square. Right, friends? If the equations of given two circles, x square plus y square plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and x square plus y square plus 2g2x plus 2f2y plus c2 is equal to 0, then what would be the conclusion? D means distance between the centers of the two circles. So what is the center of the circle? We have done just now. Minus g1 minus f1. C1 is equal to minus g1 comma minus f1. C1 means second center, first center. C2 is equal to minus G2 comma minus F2. C1, C2. These C1, C2 are different. Centers are minus G1 minus F1, minus G2 minus F2. So then what is R1? R1 is equal to, let us calculate R1 square. R1 square is equal to G1 square plus F1 square minus C1. R2 square is equal to G2 square plus F2 square minus C2. What is D square? Distance between these 2 points. I am writing D square, friends. D square is equal to this minus G1 minus G2 whole square or G2 minus G1 whole square. Anything. G2 minus G1 whole square plus F2 minus F1 whole square. So now by equating D square is equal to R1 square plus R2 square, what conclusion we are getting? See, friends, G1 square, G2 square gets cancelled, F2 square plus F1 square gets cancelled. When we equate this is equal to this plus this, what terms are remaining? Here minus 2g1 g2 minus 2g1 g2 minus 2f1 f2 is equal to minus c1 minus c2. It implies 2g1 g2 plus 2f1 f2 is equal to c1 plus c2. This is another important conclusion, friends. 2g1 g2 plus 2f1 f2 is equal to c1 plus c2 when these two circles intersect orthogonally. Okay, friends. So that is something about a brief introduction of these circles. Friends, let us do one problem. What is the equation of a circle? What is the equation of a circle whose center is origin, and passing through the three vertices of an equilateral triangle, and whose length of the median is 9 units. This is, friends, your problem is this. This is answer 2018 question, friends. See, you have to find the equation of the circle. Equation of the circle, the center of which is 0, 0, 0, 0. So if the center is 0, 0, equation of a circle we know x square plus y square is equal to r square. X square plus y square is equal to r square. What else we need? What else we need? We need r. We need r. R means this is r. This is r. This total is length is 9 units, friends. Total length is 9 units. So you know this is median. This is median. This is centroid. This is centroid. This is an equilateral triangle, friends. Equilateral triangle. For an equilateral triangle, centroid and incenter, orthocenter, circumcenter, all the centers lie at the same point. So this point can be taken as the centroid. This point can be taken as the centroid. Centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1. In the ratio 2:1. This is 2 parts. This is 1 part. So 9 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 into 2 you get upper part. Into 1 you get lower part. This is 3 2s. 6 is the upper part. 6 is the upper part and 3 is the lower part. So we want upper part r. We want upper part r. R is equal to 6. R is equal to 6. Therefore, the equation is x square plus y square is equal to 6 square. It implies x square plus y square is equal to 36 is the required equation, friends. Okay, friends, let us see one more problem. What is the angle between two circles which are passing through the centers of the other circle? They are passing the centers of the other circle. That means first circle is passing through the center of the second circle. Second circle is passing through the center of the first circle. See, friends, this is one circle. This is passing through the center of the second circle. So this circle is passing through the center C2, the center C1. So this circle is passing through the other circle, second circle. This circle is passing through the first circle. So if it is like this, if two circles are passing through the centers of the other circle, then their radii are same. Then radii are same. See, this is R, this is R, and this is also R, friends. This is also R. This is also R. So R. This is an equilateral triangle. Here angle is 60. Here angle is 60. Then the tangents, the angle between the tangents, that is angle between the two circles is 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60. Just now we have seen, friends. Just now we have seen. You can apply this formula also, but here we got equilateral triangle. Angle is 60. That is theta 60. So our answer is 180 minus theta. Our answer is 180 minus theta. 180 minus 60, that is equal to 120 degrees, friends. So this is another important problem, friends. See friends, find the angle of intersection of two circles. Find the angle of intersection of two circles. What are the equations of this? X square plus y square, x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y plus 11. Minus 4x plus 6y plus 11 is equal to 0. This is one equation. X square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y plus 11 is equal to 0, one equation. And the second equation is x square plus y square, x square plus y square minus 2x plus 8y plus 13 plus 8y plus 13 is equal to 0, friends. These are the equations of the two circles. These are the equations of the two circles. We have to find the angle between these two circles. For that we know, friends, what is that? Cos theta is equal to r1 square plus r2 square minus d square by 2r1 into r2. We have to do this. Then we get theta. Then by doing 180 minus theta, we get the angle between the two circles. So we can find r1 square. Let us find r1 square. r1 square, we know r1 square, g square plus f square minus c. G square plus f square minus c. G square, 2g is equal to minus 4, g is equal to minus 2 whole square, 4 plus 2f is equal to 6, 2f is equal to 6, f is equal to 3 square 9 minus 11. So r1 square is equal to 13 minus 11, 2. This is one thing. Let us find r2 square, friends. r2 square, 2g is equal to minus 2, g square plus f square minus c, 2g is equal to minus 2, g is equal to minus 1 whole square 1 plus 2g is equal to 4, 2g is equal to 8, 2f is equal to 8, f is equal to 4 square 16 minus c 13. So r2 square is equal to 17 minus 13, 4. So we got r2 square also. What else we want? D square. D square is the distance between the centers of the two circles. What is the center of this circle? G minus 2 f3. This is the center of this circle. Minus 2 comma 3, center of this circle. Minus 1 4 is the center of this circle. Let us find d square. This minus this whole square, 4 minus 3 whole square 1 minus 1 of minus 2 plus 1. So d square is equal to 2. We got all the values, friends. Let us substitute. Cos theta is equal to r1 square 2 plus r2 square 6 minus d square 2 by 2 into r1 square. R1 is equal to root 2 into r2 square is equal to 4. This is equal to 2 cancel. 6 by 8 root 2. 2 3s, 2 4s 2, r1 to r2 is equal to 2, friends. 4 root 2. 2 3s, 2 2s. This is equal to 3 by 2 root 2. Cos theta 3 by somewhere we went wrong. Let us see. r2 square 4, r2 2, r1 square g square plus f square minus c 13 minus 2, r1 is equal to root 2. I shall do one second.
2g is equal to minus 4, g is equal to minus 2, 2f is equal to 6, f is equal to 3, and 4 minus 1. Distance between these two circles, 1 square 1, minus 1, minus 1, this is equal to 2. So let us substitute once again, friends. R1 square 2 plus R2 square 4 minus d square 2 by 2 into R1 root 2, R2 2, 2 gets cancelled, 4 by 4 root 2, 4 by 4 root 2, that is equal to 1 by root 2. Cos theta 1 by root 2, friends. Cos theta 1 by root 2 means theta is equal to 45 degrees. Theta 45 degrees. Therefore, our angle between the circles is 180 minus theta. 180 minus 45. 180 minus 45. 135 degrees your answer, friends. Not 45. 135 degrees is your answer, friends. Okay, friends.